She done lost her damn mind, Tricky. Panay Sewell was getting killed.
Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance. We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens.
I sure was looking at him when I was on that Lions team yesterday when I played.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw right away. Pickett as this complete to Woods. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. So motivation this week, not an issue.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Oh, no, we going. What did Akon used to say when he was in high school? The believe he's on fire.
Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Pickett will look to throw it here. Tries the right side, finding Woods here. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And some room to roam now. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Too right.
I saw that. I got it. And, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. If we're going to have that kind of a reference, they've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
My super sub just saw the hurdle with Lamar Jackson for no reason.
Pickett back to throw.
It did not work.
Pass out caught by Woods. Touchdown.
Now I'm losing.
Jelani Woods hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Like, I wouldn't do that in the actual.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
The Saints are who? Ain't the Saints somebody that I know too? He's back. He's the Saints again.
He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, I know he used to be, but I didn't know he still was.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What do you say?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are, for the moment, the best team in football. 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise night. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
No, it did not.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
It didn't work. Oh, it worked horribly that time. Nobody ran.
That is one, no doubt, that may come back.
Nobody ran.
They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for.
Are you watching? Are you on my YouTube, right?
I know it's quick right here.
Back it up to the part to where Lamar fumbled. And it's funny because like my offensive lineman had like blitzed out, so he was like clapping during the middle of the play. It's pretty funny to see, man. I didn't realize I was behind on your stream earlier, but your stream kept like lagging. Yeah. And I think that's when I was like,
the Colts come to the line, ready to start.
I think
their
he was
next
through.
drive.
Oh, when he called that jet sweep. But I guess I was saying it like after it had happened, like a while ago. But I was commenting like I
giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Yeah, he was wild as hell for that
Wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
I don't know why people put the ball in the hands of it. You do that too, but I am not a fan of putting the.
And which side can step up and assert its will?
I am not a fan of putting the ball in the hands of somebody that hasn't got the ball all game long. Bro, down there.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Yeah, I actually heard it a lot.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
Now that's foolishness.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That is
Get him
insane,
down after
bro.
a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That shouldn't have been my foot.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there.
If nothing else, I expected him to at least, if he had a knockout, fine. But that interception.
Oh, On second down, it's Taylor. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Knockout is so stupid. That nigga literally took like 2 steps, and Marlon Humphrey got a knockout.
But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have, and a pass he should have caught.
Did you see it?
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Like, nigga, that's a fumble at that point in time.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What's up, boo?
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill.
You
I
say
think
sorry?
he's a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Past the 20. 5. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one told me once, you know, when we're having a tough patch, this two shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. They go play action with Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you got your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Who's your free man?
To the air on first down with Pickett. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Pickett. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So in Raven territory now, here's a first and 10
it's Paris Campbell versus Washington.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Yes, it is. I thought it was.
Here's Pickett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Do you know anybody that does, like, heavier drugs than weed? I was just thinking about how, like, everybody in Madden, like, got a smoke before they play. And I was like, I wonder, like, do anybody be like, no, I hit this line before they play?
Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 70. And the Colts are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Hard drugs for real, bro. But I mean, it'd be hard to them, maybe average. You said what, dude?
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Lane be killing people and they don't know. They don't care.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Yeah, hope.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens.
Papa Zanny.
Tucker now to add the point after.
I just don't see how you see those people and be like, man, I can't wait to like do that.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Those horrible drugs and looking real dumb after they do them. And your response is like, man.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, but the same.
Another interception. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 36 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
I'm too afraid to
Tucker with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25.
I be seeing niggas strung out, and I just be like, no.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And my goodness, another interception. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half.
He actually stays in.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
41-14 in the first quarter.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of it. And now here's another interception. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first. After the sack on first down, Jackson. Now he'll go deep down the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Bryan Edwards as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Our call the timeout because we're going to return this for a touchdown. Oh, shoot. Then he came out ready to punch. He came back out in the exit coach.
Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a toss left side. It's Williams. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Williams will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dafe away in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Catch made here by Campbell. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett. And my goodness, another interception. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right?
And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 42 yards. And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw, Pickett. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Campbell. And he goes out right around the 39. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And he's got Pierce. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I mean, he called a decent play, I guess.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Off play action. Pickett. He's got Branson, his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now Pickett. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
You heard what I said the first time.
3rd and goal, try to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
This is how it goes.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get it.
This is easy to hear about when he actually covers something else.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been able to play all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play action. Now Jackson. That's into the hands of Edwards. He's going to have the first down and more than that. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Throwing is Jackson. Got his man. It's Williams. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Javonte Williams with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Hall not going to bring this one out. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on first down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
About how, like, Jalen Hurts has statistically a better
Pick it now on first down.
And especially, like, what's his name?
And now here's another interception.
I'm like, why are y'all just completely ignoring the fact
as he gets this up past the 20-yard line?
Has Porter Field to deal with,
I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This
y'all
is
y'all are ignoring such stupid, and like there was two.
Looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by
Shaquille ignoring parts of, like, the Chiefs had a sleeping score, so Jalen was on the field much longer than Mahomes was. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, I'm like, why? It's so funny that y'all just openly ignore this, and I know it's for your job. It just feels
under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Adolphe Elway able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. Back to throw. Pickett. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, They try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try it for some bigger yardage.
Quarterback fault, dude.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
And then they call a timeout like they want
off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
And he goes out right around the 39. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Jackson. He's going to take another shot here. He's got a man, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Pickett to the right side, complete to Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
One final shot for Pickett.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football